Creating realistic moss can be quite the daunting task, and with tools like Surface Scatter, our aim was to create an all-encompassing, yet insanely powerful scatter system. Still, we felt that we needed a specialized tool in our plugins library that did one thing: creating stunning moss. My name is Hunter Rosenberg, and in today's video I'll be giving you an overview of Moss Buildup, one of the dozens of tools available in GraphN Library. I have this relatively simple scene with a hero asset in the foreground. Before we start scattering moss, we obviously have to have some moss meshes. The Megascans library offers some atlas textures of mosses, and what I did was I used the tool AlphaCut to create my moss cards. When creating moss, you obviously want your pivot to be at the bottom center of each moss card, and AlphaCut gives you a drop down to pick that pivot position and so much more. My colleague Adnan covered this in another tutorial, which you can find on the Polygonflow YouTube channel. I highly recommend you to check it out and subscribe so you won't miss any new tutorials. In my scene, I laid out all of my moss cards as well as my Quixel scatters so I can pick and choose what to use and to scatter when I want to. Now that my moss is ready, I'll open up the GraphN library and type moss into the search bar. As it pops up, I'll click it and it'll open right up. This tool is simple as it gets. All that's needed is that you need to give it your mesh, which in my case is the tree trunk as the surface mesh, and the moss is the moss meshes. And that's it, it's that simple. As always, the next step is to start editing the settings, whether it's density to get more moss covering my surface, the boundary and patch settings to have some natural breakups on my surface, and scaling to have more control over the minimum and maximum scale of my moss. The minimum and maximum angle also helps control where the scatter is placed on surfaces with complex topology. Once I'm happy with the result, I'll open up the Surface Scatter tool, as well as setting the render from Lumen to Path Tracer. I really wanted to show off how amazing this toolset is combined with the lighting of Path Tracer. This creates a very high-end, lush-looking scene. For Path Tracer, I like to go to my post-process and set the path tracing to very low samples. That way, the render goes very fast. At this point, I'll start layering my details to get a realistic look. And this is one of my favorite steps, because I can just put on some background music and relax while doing it. There's no bottleneck when it comes to making my moss with AlphaCut, and then scattering it with my Moss Buildup, while in parallel detailing the rest of the scene with Surface Scatter, making it a total breeze. This scene to me perfectly captures the spirit of what we're trying to achieve at Polygonflow: unbound creativity with zero interruptions. I hope you enjoyed this tool overview, and the best part is you can try it right away. Just go to polygonflow.io and grab yourself a trial of GraphN Library. Leave a comment below if you have a question or if you enjoyed this tutorial. I'll be on our Discord to give some feedback or troubleshoot anything that comes your way, so be sure to join us there as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.